días, señores, perdonen que los incomode interrumpir su viaje, pues quien les habla es una madre de familia y estoy ofreciendo este producto latino que son riquísimos chupachup. Son los bombombón colombianos, tienen de sabores variados, son muy ricos y deliciosos, pues cuento también con pañuelos o Kleenex que son parte de la rutina diaria, esenciales para el día a día. El precio es totalmente voluntario. Lo que ustedes puedan brindarme a mí, señores, cual sea su voluntad, de todo corazón, más que agradecida. Por ahora de esta manera trato de salir adelante, pues llegué hace poco a este hermoso país. Maravilloso, sí, señores, pero lamentablemente sin los papeles requeridos, pues conseguir un trabajo es muy complicado. Pero ante cualquier situación soy madre y padre de familia como muchos de ustedes aquí presentes y no me puedo rendir o quedarme de brazos cruzados, pues de esta manera trato de avanzar actualmente. Estoy en la lucha diaria como todo migrante indocumentado. Disculpe la incomodidad, buen viaje de todo corazón y que Dios bendiga su camino. Muchas gracias.
Good morning from Madrid. Today it's January 28th, Wednesday. I am continuing my journey in Spain, but to another city, which is Barcelona, the state capital of Cataluña. I am flying to there because I'll explain to you later. So if you are taking public transport to Madrid Barajas airport, you will, for example, you might take the Madrid C1 train from Chamartín. We just left at around like 18 minutes past 9 in the morning. As you can see, it's a bit rainy and slash snowing, even though it's temperature it's about 0 degrees Celsius. So from Chamartín, it takes 3 stops to airport Terminal 4. There are 2 stations for Madrid Barajas Airport. One, it's terminals 1 to 3, like 1, 2 y 3. Another one, it's purely for Terminal 4, 4. It depends on which airline you're flying. I'm flying Iberia, for example. Iberia flights from Madrid Barajas Airport depart from Terminal 4. So you have to go to Terminal 4, the station, to catch the flight. So that's why I'm going to Terminal 4 to catch my flight from Madrid, the national capital, to Barcelona, the state capital of Catalunya. Alternatively, you could take the metro line number 8, which is 8, Linea 8, which also goes to Terminal 4, but obviously different routing, and that metro line will stop at Terminals 1 to 3, but this one, the C1 train, does not stop at Terminals 1, 2 and 3. It only stops at Terminal 4, so pay attention. So I will see you in the airport a bit to see how the check-in boarding process looks like in Madrid Barajas Airport Terminal 4. It's now 10 a.m. on the dot. I have already arrived at Madrid Barajas Airport Terminal 4. I've already checked in for my flight from Madrid to Barcelona. As you can probably see right there, I am flying with Iberia Business from Madrid to Barcelona. Why? It's because Iberia is part of One World. I can earn Qantas frequent flyer points and status credit through this Spanish domestic flight. And also Iberia, well, has more frequent schedule flying from Madrid to Barcelona compared to Air Europa. They are the 2 only airline which flies directly between Madrid and Barcelona, as far as I'm aware of. So the terminal looks like this. So this is Terminal 4. Security is my behind. I will go through it shortly. So for Iberia business class flight, you will check in at these counters 780 to 799. downstairs should be the arrival area. Of course, you can get some like eat and drink before the flight, but I'm flying business class. I have access to the Iberia lounge and also during the flight, so I'm not bothered to do so. So for the time being, I already get my boarding pass as well. So as you can probably see, there are no self-check-in kiosks here at Madrid Barajas Airport Terminal 4. You will go to the check-in kiosk as it was, as it is. As you can see, these check-in counter 780 to 799 are purely for business class passengers or one world equivalent frequent flyer members. If you're flying in economy or else, you are not eligible to use these check-in counters. You should use the check-in counters for economy. So you go to the check-in counter, present your boarding pass, confirming that you are going to your destination. In this case, I'm going to Barcelona, and then put your check-in bag. If you do, then it's just like they will issue you the physical boarding pass. Although, like I've already had the digital boarding pass, but I'd like to have like physical boarding pass, you know, as a memory or so. So it's pretty smooth, and it's not a long walk from the train, the station to the actual terminal. It's only like, I would say 5 minutes, which is pretty acceptable. So this is me today on January 28th, Wednesday morning, having already checked in at Madrid Barajas Airport Terminal 4, business counter 780 to 799, flying Iberia from Madrid to Barcelona, domestically from the national capital to the state capital of not Barcelona, state capital of Cataluña, because Barcelona is the state capital of Cataluña. Visca, Barca, Visca, Cataluña. So this is the Iberia Premium Dalí Lounge here at Madrid Barajas Airport Terminal 4 after you go through security. So it's some self-serve service with different hot, cold food and drink, alcoholic, non-alcoholic available. I would say it's quite packed this morning, as you can probably see. Okay, there you go. I am flying Iberia IB411, as you can see, from Madrid here to Barcelona. So at least you will know which gate you should go to when you see like your flight. Yep, let's check again. IB411 from Madrid to Barcelona, departing at gate J56. So to start off with, I got myself a croissant, a bit of scrambled egg, 2 pieces of hash brown, 2 pieces of sausage, and for drink I got myself Illy double flat white. What do you mean by double flat white? It's I press the coffee machine for flat white twice. So normally for single portion of flat white, like you should get like a small cup, or I get like a medium or large cup, however you call it. So I have to press it twice. Plus I haven't eaten or drank anything in the morning. So it's good to kick off my breakfast here at Madrid Barajas Airport Terminal 4 Iberia Premium Dalí Lounge with these kind of like traditional hot food and drink. Muy bien. Okay, last but not least, some refreshment. I got myself food-wise, banana, honey melon, cheese, and to dip in with, I believe it's tomato paste, and yogurt as well, and bottle of tomato juice, I believe, to balance the heavy flavors that I just had in the first round of eat and drink. So it's now 11:15. I have already arrived at gate J56 to prepare for my flight from Madrid to Barcelona. As per boarding pass, the boarding time should be before 11, but obviously it's 11:15 almost. I'm still haven't boarded the aircraft. It's because this flight previously, IB404 from Barcelona to Madrid, arrived late, so our return flight, IB411 from Madrid to Barcelona, is also delayed as a result. Anyway, it is operated by an Airbus A321-200, registration number it's EC-HUI. EC-HUI. I'm flying in business, but well, it's kind of all economy class aircraft. Seat pitch it's 29 inches. Seat width it's 18 inches. Boarding it's not yet, but with my business class I'm flying today. Not only I already have priority check-in, but also have access to Dalí lounge and also priority boarding. For one world alliance airlines now, boarding it's made according to groups. For example, I'm flying in Iberia business class. It will be in group 1, Grupo 1. So that's me today on January 28th, Wednesday, at Madrid Barajas Airport Terminal 4. Check in with Iberia at check-in counters 780 to 799, flying Iberia IB411 from Madrid to Barcelona, operated by an Airbus A321-200. Boarding gate it's J56. Registration number of this aircraft is EC-HUI. I am sitting at 3F, which is the kind of third frontmost row of the aircraft. Right hand side a window seat. The seat pitch or legroom is 29 inches. Seat width is 18 inches. Okay, boarding began almost 45 minutes after the departure time. For whatever reason, they don't have any announcement, regardless in Spanish, English, or even Catalan, because Barcelona, the state of capital of Cataluña, speak Catalan. But anyways, now we boarded the aircraft. My seat for this morning/afternoon from Madrid to Barcelona, as again, it's 3F, the third row of the aircraft, right hand side to the aircraft, a window seat. The seat pitch or legroom is 29 inches, but it feels pretty comfortable. You get a seat pocket, one the bottom seat pocket for the safety card and air sickness bag. There is a coat hook. The tray table opens like this. You can move it back and forth, but you can't fold it in half. Headrest adjustable. Seat width it's 18 inches. Under every two seats you get universal power socket and USB port. The difference between business class and economy class, well, you're flying in business, I am flying in business, it's that the middle seats are essentially
Hola,
blocked,
les
so like
damos la
E
bienvenida
will
a
be
bordo.
unblocked.
Coloquen su mochila, bolsa u ordenador debajo del asiento delantero y su maleta en los compartimentos superiores abiertos. Si su asiento se encuentra en salida de emergencia, asegúrense de que el acceso a la misma queda completamente libre de equipaje. Por favor, ocupen su asiento lo antes posible. Hola, and welcome aboard. Place your rucksack, bag, or computer under the seat in front of you, and your suitcase in the open overhead bins. If your seat is in the emergency exit, make sure that access to it is completely clear of baggage. Please take your seat as soon as possible.
So, this is me on Iberia Airbus A321-200 IB411 from Madrid to Barcelona. The registration number of this aircraft is EC-HUI, departing from Terminal 4, Gate J56. I'm sitting at 3F, the right-hand side of the aircraft window seat, third row of the aircraft. Regardless of business or / economy, the seat pitch or legroom is 29 inches, seat width it's 18 inches.
Cabina, las máscaras de oxígeno caerán desde un compartimento encima del asiento. Si esto ocurriera, retiren su mascarilla de protección personal si la llevan, tiren de la máscara de oxígeno, colóquenla directamente sobre la nariz y la boca, y respiren con normalidad. Ajusten siempre su máscara de oxígeno antes de colocar de los niños u otras personas que necesiten ayuda.
In the event of loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from a panel above your seat. Should this occur, please remove your face mask first if you are wearing one. Pull the oxygen mask firmly, place it directly over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Make sure your oxygen mask is fitted securely before helping children or others who might need your assistance.
Les recordamos que no está permitido fumar o usar dispositivos que liberen nicotina en ningún caso.
We remind you that smoking or e-cigarettes are not allowed under any circumstances.
Hola, buenas tardes. Soy Marta Fernández, sobrecargo de este vuelo que realizamos en código compartido con Avianca y American Airlines con destino a Barcelona. El equipo Iberia, el comandante David Benítez y toda la tripulación deseamos que disfruten de un feliz viaje. Les recomendamos que mantengan su cinturón de seguridad abrochado y visible durante el vuelo. Tengan especial cuidado si abren los compartimentos superiores porque durante el despegue el equipaje puede haberse desplazado. Y si utilizan el enchufe bajo su asiento, vigilen en todo momento sus dispositivos. Por favor, tengan en cuenta que el lavabo delantero es de uso exclusivo de clientes business. Si viajan en cabina business o son titulares de Iberia Club, desde este momento pueden acceder a nuestro servicio gratuito de mensajería a través de nuestro portal Wi-Fi. Ahí mismo también podrán darse de alta como cliente Iberia Club si no forman parte del programa y desean disfrutar de este servicio. Tengan en cuenta que en caso de sobrevolar grandes superficies de agua, la conectividad podría verse afectada. Gracias por su atención y les deseamos un muy buen vuelo. Hola, good afternoon. I'm Marta Fernández de Barca for today's flight in code with Avianca and American Airlines destination Barcelona. Iberia team, Captain David Benítez and the crew welcome you aboard. We recommend you keep your silver fastened and visible during the flight. Be careful when opening the overhead compartments because your intake of baggage will have moved. And if you're using the inside power, remember that your devices must always be attended. The lavatory located at the front of the aircraft is dedicated exclusively for the use of business class customers. If you travel in the business cabin or an Iberia club member, you can now access a free messaging through a Wi-Fi portal. You can also register as Iberia Club if you're not part of the program and want to enjoy this service. Connectivity may be affected on flying over water. Thank you for your attention. We wish you a very good flight.
So this is my meal for this afternoon flight from Madrid to Barcelona on Iberia Airbus A321-200 business class. So it's more like refreshment. So you get some, I believe it's jamon, chorizo, olive and cheese. Snack-wise, you got some sort of crepes, pico terranos, hopefully I pronounced in Spanish correctly. For drinks, there are a range of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages on board, despite this an hour-ish flight from the national capital to the state capital of Cataluña. And I got myself alcoholic 5 estrellas, a kind of Mahu beer. Toilet tour before we land into Barcelona. So for business class passengers, there's only one toilet, which is at the front of the aircraft near the where the pilot is. So mirrors, tissue, a coat hook, handrail in case of turbulence. This is like the toilet cover if you need to. If you're traveling with infants, you know what I mean. Extra tissues if you need to. Hand soap, which is from jamon de manos, hopefully I pronounced in Spanish correctly. Water, then some more tissue as you finish your business, if you do, and to flush it. Gracias. Buenas tardes, Barcelona. It's now 20 minutes past 2 on the dot. We are about to land into Barcelona El Prat Airport Terminal 11. A bit mixed feeling about this Iberia Spanish domestic flight from Madrid to Barcelona, one of the busiest routes in Europe, let alone in Spain. So my journey begins on the public transport to Madrid Barajas Airport on Terminal 4. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a slight delay because there is a gentleman, instead of calling him an old man, feeling unwell, and he should be requiring some sort of medical assistance at one of the metro stations. That causes our train to delay for around like 10 minutes or so. Obviously you don't want it to happen, but I mean, I wish him speedy recovery. Into the airport itself, it's like normal as it is. You go to the well, I'm flying in business class, so I go to Terminal 4, check-in counters 780 to 799 for Iberia flights. For business class, I got the priority check-in. You I mean, go to check-in, if you do have a check-in bag, I do have one, so it's pretty straightforward, and you have access to the premium Dalí lounge, probably because it's like in the morning hour, so I feel like it's quite packed, quite a lot of people in the lounge. There are different standard decent cold hot food, drinks like alcoholic and non-alcoholic as well, which is like pretty, I feel like the quality, it's like not up to wow, but it's okay. And then now the thing is, our flight is delayed by like around 2 hours for some reason. At the beginning, when I reached like gate J56, there was barely some announcement to keep us updated, like what the heck, what the fuck was happening. Not until we boarded the aircraft, the Airbus A321-200, its registration number EC-HUI, flight number IB411. Then we boarded the aircraft and then waited like around an hour. Then the pilot or whoever the cabin crew is updated us, oh, it's because of the melting of snow causes the air traffic control, which causes like other airline like to have their flight delayed as well. Some passengers are being a bit frustrated, but it's not up to the cabin crew's fault, which I totally understand that, because it's better than safe than sorry. So anyway, our flight is delayed by 2 hours, and then not until almost the end, the cabin crew, like when we're still grounded, gave us a cup of water to start with, which is a bit unpleasant, to be honest. Although like the seat pitch is quite generous, I don't feel like it's 29 inches, let alone it's flying an hour-ish domestically from the national capital to the state capital of Cataluña. The meal wise, it's pretty, I would say, like standard again. Pardon me, it's not actually an olive, it's like a dried fruit, dried grape, something else, with the cheese and the Iberico jamon, which tastes actually pretty good, with beer, with the crackers as well. That's like good enough for this short flight from Madrid to Barcelona. All in all, it's a bit unexpected, a bit like unpleasant journey, to be honest. Flying on today, January 28th, Wednesday morning / afternoon on Iberia Airbus A321 business class IB411 from Madrid to Barcelona. Registration number EC-HUI. My seat number is 3F. The right hand side of the aircraft window seat, same as economy, but block the middle seat, the 3E. It's 29 inches of seat pitch, 18 inches of seat width. And I also have to mention about the Wi-Fi. It is available free for business class passengers, partly, but when I try to log in with my seat number 3F and my last name Fung, F-U-N-G, it says they can't find for some reason. So, but it's like an hour flight anyway, so I don't really bother it. But if it's available, then I should have able to access it. Anyway, that's a wrap on today's flight from Madrid to Barcelona. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the video by not only give a like to this video, but also subscribe to this channel and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, so you guys won't miss out my days here in Barcelona, and I'll keep you guys updated. Adeus y gracias.
Bienvenidos a Barcelona. Por favor, permanezcan sentados y con su cinturón de seguridad abrochado hasta que se apague la señal luminosa. Desde este momento pueden desconectar de modo avión de sus dispositivos electrónicos de mano. Si han solicitado asistencia, por favor esperen para ser atendidos. Los equipajes facturados de este vuelo con etiqueta de color blanco o verde y blanco podrán ser recogidos en la cinta número 15, a excepción de los facturados en la zona de puente aéreo o con etiqueta de color rojo que se recogen en la cinta número 0. Tengan cuidado al abrir los compartimentos superiores y por favor comprueben que no olvidan ninguna de sus pertenencias a bordo como su teléfono móvil o documentación. Muchas gracias por volar con Iberia, esperamos verles pronto de nuevo. Welcome to Barcelona. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened until the sign has been turned off. You may now switch off the flight mode of your handheld devices. If you have a request assistance, please wait until you are attended. Checking baggage for this flight with a white and green or green and red tag should be collected from belt number 15, except for baggage checked in the horizontal, thumb, or with red tags which are collected from belt number 0. Take care when opening your vehicle compartments and please check that you do not forget any of your belongings on board, such as your mobile phone or personal documents. Thank you very much for flying with Iberia. We hope to see you again soon.